I'm free. Quick, quick. Wish for something outrageous. Say, I want the Nile. Wish for the Nile. Try that.
I wish for the Nile.
No way!
Well, this morning we are remembering Robin Williams. It is hard to forget him as the genie in the Disney animated movie Aladdin. He was bigger than life. He brought so much joy and so much laughter to so many people. But as we've been telling you all morning, Williams died of an apparent suicide, and he was said to have been struggling with a very deep depression. This morning we are joined by Emme. He is the executive director of the Yellow Ribbon Suicide Prevention Group. Good morning, Dale. Thank you so much for being here.
Not a problem. Thank you.
So we remember him so full of life and so big and so joyful and making people laugh.
Yes.
But a lot of times there's something behind that. And what have we learned from this apparent suicide of Robin Williams?
Well, the big thing is apparently Robin has talked about it himself a number of times over the years. And the biggest thing is to know that if you yourself or you know somebody who's dealing with depression, make sure they're connected with people, connected with the proper help that they need, whether it's doctors, whether it's somebody to talk to, whether it's therapy, but to be connected with somebody else if you are depressed or know of somebody who is depressed.
Now, he was 63 years old, and some people may think that that is unusual to have a man of that age to commit suicide. But I was reading that there is a growing number of older men who are now committing suicide. What do you see in this trend, and how do you explain it? What would you tell people?
Well, the big thing is, yes, there is that trend towards that age group having more suicides. The big thing is that age group is also doing a lot of changes in their life. There's a lot of people who don't have, their work situation is changing, their life situation at home may be changing, and they're more susceptible to not reaching out to somebody else. So it's important to make sure that if there is a life change situation, that you're connected with somebody and that you know what resources you have around you.
And what about men versus women reaching out for help?
Generally, women are going to let somebody else know, a friend, a close colleague, let them know what's going on with themselves, reach out and say, what can I do? Men are going to tend to take it out on something, kind of pull back a little ways. Mm-hmm. But what you can do as a friend to somebody who's a man my age, Robin's age, is to be able to say, hey, what's going on? I notice you're not doing things. Somebody reacting differently than they normally do is a sign that they're withdrawing or not being able to come out. When somebody's depressed or somebody's at that point of harming themselves, many times they feel like they're in an isolation and they can't really find a way to get out of the bubble. So we need to be able to reach into it.
And I do know that you were saying that anyone going through a big surgery, like heart surgery that Robin Williams recently had, that can lead or open up, trigger you, that kind of thing, to depression.
Well, it can. Robin already already was depressed. He already talked about it to a lot of people. Going through a major situation like that in your life, heart surgery, heart illness to a lot of people is a major kind of like, what am I doing with my life? That's the major organ that keeps me going. So somebody who's already depressed, already has a couple of notches down in their emotional scale, is going to feel that one twice as hard because it's like, whoa, how do I deal with coming back from there?
Thank you so much for coming in this morning, Dale. We appreciate it. Of course, if you know anyone that you think is depressed, extend yourself to that person and look for resources. And your group does have those resources available as well.